Legends, welcome back. This is some additional information that I needed to get to you guys when you're doing this FIRE mission. I know I had mentioned in the video about Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, and I just want to do a quick comparison on the dividend stocks in case you guys didn't know about them. Like I said, the goal is to give you guys too much information. Let's go. Right, so we already know everything on that, what FIRE is. Okay, so first stop we're going to make is, okay, this is in reference to paper assets, in particular stocks. Then we're going to use the faucet, and we're going to do the dividend paying stocks. Then we're going to use our scenario here of the $325,649 that is split into 7 different income streams. So we're going to take that $325 and we're going to purchase some dividend stocks. That's the scenario. So now what we're going to do, remember we got $325,000. We're going to just pick three stocks, and we're going to put $50,000 into each of them. Oh, too close. Okay, I don't want you guys to see that yet. All right, so what we're going to do, first one we're going to pick Realty Income, which pays the dividend here, pays monthly, $2.97, which is 24 cents per month. The next one is going to be Simon Property Group. Simon Property Group pays 56 cents per month, which is the mall, all the mills, Arizona Mills, Grapevine Mills, all kind of different real estate. And then the third one is going to be BHP Group Limited. This one pays $7 of dividends, which equates to 58 cents a month. Okay. Now, so those are the three that we're going to use. Now, like I was stating, the goal is to not have to sell your shares. If you have to sell your shares, that defeats the purpose of owning the stock. Because then to take your investment out or to get your profit, you have to sell your shares. So those are the three we're going to use. Now, let me just dab into Berkshire Hathaway. One share of Berkshire Hathaway Class A's is $429,000 for one share. So now you purchase it at $1. So now you done made $428,000 on, no, $429,561 profit. Now you want to take some profit. Well, I want to take $200,000 of profit. You got to sell your shares. No, that's not the way you want to go. Think, like we say, the same thing with drip or the pig pen. Perfect example. You want to take your pigs, put them in the pig pen, earn BUSD. You could spend that BUSD every single day. You still have your pigs. And that's the same way it is when we use Realty Income Fund, Simon Property Group, BHP, and there's oodles of other dividend paying stocks. So what you want to do is do your own research and find the best stocks that's best for your portfolio. With your risk, what they do, with all of that other kind of stuff, you need to do your own research. I'm just doing it as an example. This is not financial advice. Okay, so we have three that we're using for this example. So we know we don't want to do Berkshire Hathaway. Yes, it's the most expensive stock on the stock exchange of any stock exchange in the world. Even the Class B shares, BRKB, are, I just saw the B right here. The B class shares are $285. And he created those for people that wanted to be able to own some Berkshire Hathaway. So he did it for like second class stocks, you can call it. All right. So now, anyhow, so we have our three stocks. We know our three stocks pay dividends. So once we purchase the stocks, we don't have to sell. We can cash in the dividends. Now, another thing you have to remember during that time that you're setting up to FIRE, say your FIRE is 5 years away, just using that as an example. So what you want to do while you're doing your dividend paying stocks, you want to get into the DRIP program. What a name. It's the Dividend Reinvestment Program for your whatever company you're using, whether it's E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, I don't know, so many different ones out there, Charles Schwab, whatever company you're using to do your stock purchases with, Webull, whatever. Even Robinhood has the dividend reinvestment program. I'm telling you, that's miraculous that it's called DRIP too. Anyhow, so what'll happen is every month when you get paid that dividend, the company will take that dividend and put it back and purchase more shares. Okay, follow me. So again, that's called the DRIP program, the dividend reinvestment program. Like I say, Robinhood has it, TD Ameritrade. I think they just enacted it. I'm not sure about E-Trade because I don't use them. Okay, here's our scenario. Boom. Now, guys, this is for my legends to be legendary only. This is the Sleeper Cell Info SC7X. This is just for you guys. Let's flow. Okay, so these are the three we use: Simon Property Group, O Realty, BHP. Each of these companies we took out of our $325,000. Remember that back here, we have $325,000 that's going to be split into 7. Okay, back to it. So we took $50,000. It purchased us 482 shares of SPG. The dividend is $56 a month for a total of $273. We did the same thing with O. Got us 702 shares at 24 cents a month, gives us $173. The same thing with BHP. This one was really pretty good. With the $50,000, we got 978 shares because BHP only cost $51. Realty, $71. So we got 978 shares and it pays 58 cents per share for a total of $567. So just owning 3 of the stocks with $150,000 investment between the 3, we're making $1,013 per month. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, folks. Understand. But this is not even in full effect right here, because you got to figure, like I said, if you're out 5 years, what'll happen is, so say we purchased the stock all of July. So now at the end of August, when the dividends are paid, they would take this $273 and put it right back in here and buy $273 worth of SPG, $173 of O, and $567 worth of BHP. So this is what you initially purchased here. But at the end of your time, when you're ready to fire, and it's 5 years later, these numbers are gone. They could double, they could triple. You just don't know, because it depends on the dividend increasing, or the dividend, the price of the shares increasing or going down. So there's a lot of different factors. But what I'm saying is, just $273. So in the month of September, what would happen is, let's go here. So they would take the $273 and get some more O. How much is O Realty? $71.35 divided by 71.35. You would get another almost 4 shares for the month of August. It's going to start accumulating. Then in September, instead of 482, you're going to have almost 486. And then that's just going to keep going and going and going and going and going. But for a really good example, just imagine BHP at $567. Let's do that. Knock this one out real quick. At 567 divided by 51.09. You're going to get 11 shares per month extra that you don't even have to pay for no more. That's folks, it's almost as good as compound interest. You don't have to sell your shares. You're purchasing more shares every single following month just off of the dividend reinvestment program. Folks, folks, there's too much money out here. Too much money. But I just wanted to bring that to you because I got to make sure my legends always stay legendary. But this is what I wanted you guys to see. So now you guys know what I was referring to when I was talking about the different asset classes. So when you splitting up that money between your asset classes, you got all them 7 different classes. You just got to pick what you want. You need to diversify, but you have to do your own research. That I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, do these stocks, because that's not my thing for you guys. I do that for my kids and my wife. That's it. So you're going to have to figure out what you want to do with it when you start taking your profit, and to create that additional $5,000 you need here, $6,000 you need here to have income in order to FIRE. So if you're 25 right now and you know by age 30 you want to be done and don't have to work no more, you need to get to the plan. Well, maybe it's going to take 6 years. Well, you can still do it in time. You can still do it in 5 years. You're 25, you want to be done by 30. So what you're going to do that whole first year, you're going to do your drip. You're going to use the drip in there, and this is what's going to happen with your drip scenario. 300, you're going to, for that first year, that 365 days. At the end of that first year, now you still have 4 years left till you FIRE. Now comes the time when you have to split the money up and put it into those other 7 different income streams. And remember, you're only shooting for $6,000 a month passive income. If you can beat it, that's even better. And we only used 3 stocks, and we was already at $1,000. We didn't even use all of that one just for stocks. So at 150, we could have made 2,000. We could have almost made $2,500 alone with just the stocks, with the dividend stocks. Folks, you don't understand. And just think if we would have took this whole 325,000 and put it into BHP. Let me just take a look here. Man, this stuff is exciting. So we got 325. I'm just going to round it. 325,000 divided by 51.09. How many shares we get? 6,361 shares. Now each of those shares every single month times 0.58. Bam, folks. That's what I'm talking about. This is what the rich folks are doing. They don't sell their assets. They do not sell the assets. Once they purchase the asset, the goal is to keep it and make dividends off of it. I said it once before, and I'm going to say it again. Best thing about it is the dividends, always. So that's $3,689 from one stock per month. So imagine this for those 4 years that you still have to do it. So at this, that's what you got at the end of the month. Then they're going to divide this again by 51.09. Every month you're going to get almost an extra 72 shares per month. Folks. Anyhow, all right, guys. Let me tell you first off, this is for informational and educational purposes only. This is not intended as any type of financial advice, because I am not a financial advisor. So don't take no financial advice. I'm not recommending any of these stocks. Nope. Nothing. Crypto investing, period, is an individual endeavor. Do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. You have to do your research. This is, especially if you're trying to FIRE, you don't have time to be making rash decisions. You really need to get in there and do your own research. Make sure you're in the money mindset, get your strategies and the goal on paper. You got to get it done. Anyhow, crypto, or like I said, is an individual endeavor. Drip is different because it has the community component, and you have to increase your knowledge, reduce your risk. This is something that I learned, oh my God, like 30 years ago about the dividend stocks. And like I said, even my kids' portfolios are 80% dividend paying stocks. So my baby, like I said, he just turned 13. He's still, man, he got Amazon, he got Tesla in there because those are the ones he wanted. But Procter & Gamble he has in there. One of the ones that did one of the shots, I think it was Moderna. No, Pfizer pays dividends. Folks, there's so many dividend paying stocks. And like I say, if you're going to own the shares, hot damn it, pay me to own your shares. Why am I going to have to sell the shares if I like it? Anyhow, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Guys, thank you for all the comments. I'm sure you've had a great week with all the MPs that came out. And now we're just waiting for the new white papers to come. Then I'll have other information for you guys. I'm not going to divulge it because I know there's people out here watching our YouTube site and taking the information and just trying to twist it a little bit. But like I said, imitation is the best form of flattery, as long as I get it to you first, because I know what I'm delivering and I know what you're receiving. All right, guys. So to all my legends, do what you have to do and make sure you answer this question here. Obviously, my legends are ready for the mission and my legends are ready to fire. Now I done lit that fire inside of you. Now you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know I could do that. You can do whatever you want to do. Remember, do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. If you want to be done in 5 years and don't work anymore, do it. It can be done. Because I can see that you are ready. So to all of my legends, engage.